Unfortunately, this is a negative number under the square root sign. Because it's a negative number, it's not a real case. Normally, there shouldn't be square roots of a negative number. So it's not possible to have a real answer to this problem. It's got complex roots. It has not got real roots. So this shows that there are no real roots. Okay, no real solution to this quadratic expression or equation. So we were told to find the roots, but now we've seen that the roots are 1 plus root minus 7 over 4 or 1 minus root minus 7 over 4. So there are no real roots. If this were a positive number, we could go ahead to say x is therefore 1 plus root 7 over 4 or 1 minus root 7 over 4. So we'll have two real roots. So therefore, we could have solved the problem. But here, we cannot go further because there are no real roots. Now, what does it mean not to have real roots? It means that it does not cross the x-axis. It means that the equation of this quadratic does not cross the x-axis. It does not have a real root, means that it does not really cross the x-axis. In the real plane, no, it doesn't. So this equation would give you a graph that looks funny. This is the x-axis, it does not cross it. But does it cross the y-axis? This is the equation, y equals to 2x squared minus x plus 1. To know if it crosses the y-axis, that is to find the value for y when x is 0. When x is 0, y is 2 times 0 squared minus 0 plus 1. At x equals to 0, y is 2 times 0 squared minus 0 plus 1, which is 1. So that tells us that it actually crosses the y-axis at the point 0, 1. Therefore, we know it crosses the y-axis, but we know it doesn't cross the x-axis. Is it going to be a U shape or an N shape? Obviously, it cannot be an N shape because of the point where it crosses the y-axis, unless you want it to cross the x-axis, which you shouldn't. But that's not even the way to find out. All you need to do again is look at the coefficient of x squared. Is it positive or negative? Positive, which gives it a U shape. So it goes in this way. Okay, it does not cross the x-axis. This is the line y equals to 2x squared minus x plus 1. It doesn't cross the x-axis at all. That is what it means to have no real roots. But if it did cross the x-axis, it will come down as well before going up again. Now, how do we help ourselves without having to look for the roots when we know there might be no real roots? Looking at this equation again, three things could happen. It's either b squared minus 4ac is positive, negative, or 0. In this question, b squared minus 4ac was negative. And that's why we said there are no real roots, because we cannot be told to find the square root of a negative number and still expect a real answer. But if b squared minus 4ac happened to be positive, then we would have the same answer as we got in the previous question we did, where we had plus 4 and minus 1. You know, it will actually cross the x-axis in two positions, at two positions. So there will be two real roots. What about when b squared minus 4ac is 0? b squared minus 4ac being 0 means that you have square root of 0, which is 0. So you're going to have two roots, x equals to minus b plus 0 over 2a and minus b minus 0 over 2a, which is actually the same thing, minus b over 2a. That means that it has two roots, and those two roots are at the same point.